Hello everybody, we are Group D. We are going to answer the question from 13 to 16.
Our proposals to study intonation with an attitudinal approach is to do an analysis.
But this proposal has 13 problems that I am going to explain.
To invent a large number of sentences and try saying them with different intonation patterns.
Of course, the result of this project are based on artificial performance and
To say different sentences to a group of listeners and ask them all to write down what attitudes they thought were expressed.
However, we have a vast range of attitudes available for labeling attitudes. The members of the group would probably produce a very large number of such attitudes, leaving the analyst with the problem of deciding whether pairs such as prompters or stack up were synonyms or represent.
To ask a lot of speakers to say a list of sentences in different ways and see what intonation or features are found in common.
The results of such experiments are usually very variable and difficult to interpret, not least because the range of active talents in a randomly selected group is considerable.
A much more useful and realistic analysis is to study recordings of different speakers naturally, spontaneous speech and try to make generalizations about attitudes and intonation on this basis.
The choice of material is much less free for samples than natural speech. Suprasegmental variables. We can isolate three types of suprasegmental variables: sequential, prosodic, paralinguistic. Sequential. These components of intonation are found as elements in sequences of other such elements occurring one after another. These are 1. Prehead, head, tonisyllable and tails. 2. Pauses. 3. Tone unit boundaries. Prosodic. These components are characteristic of speech which are constantly present and observable with speeches going on. The most important are width of speech range, key, loudness, speed, voice quality.
Paralinguistic. Paralinguistic effects are obviously relevant to the act of speaking, but could not themselves properly be regarded as components of a speech. We need a proper descriptive and classificatory system. It is certainly true that a few generalizations can be made about the attitudinal functions of some components of intonation. Within a tone, for example, most books agree on some basic meanings. Here are some examples. Fall, finality, definiteness. That is the end of the news. Rise, general questions. Can you help me? Fall, rise, uncertainty, doubt. You may be right, it is possible. Rise, fall, surprise, being impressed. You were first, all of them.
When we study the attitudinal function of intonation, we learn when we should use one type of tone or another. In short, of the rules and generalization that could be made about common attitudes through intonation. Nevertheless, the attitudinal use of intonation is something that is best acquired through talking with and listening to English speakers than study rules of intonation. The cases of fall rise and rise fall tones are more difficult to learn since you have to combine two types of tone in the same syllable, and the easier are the falling and rise tones.
Stress and sentence stress in relation to intonation. Considering the concept of word stress, sentence stress, or the placement of tonic stress and intonation, the last two terms are closely related, while the first one is independent of the others, especially intonation. It would be reasonable to suggest that while web stress is independent of intonation, the placement of tonic stress is a function of intonation.